Hey, comic book community, Lumbox Affair here. I have a CGC unboxing. Two comic books, two modern books in here that I fast-tracked through the system. So if you all have been paying attention, CGC has been slammed in the community because of their response rates are so low in terms of getting the books back to you. Their turnaround times are crazy right now. I have a bunch of books in different tiers that I'm just waiting to be returned to me. But I decided to fast track these two. I probably didn't need to. I just kind of wanted these back sooner than later. I was thinking of at least one of these maybe selling around the time that a specific movie comes out, which you'll be very clear when you see this book. So here's the turnaround time for this. It was just under 3 months. So I submitted the books. I sent them on April 12th. So April 12th, okay? May 21st is when the books were processed in their system, when they first appeared. So I had over a month of me waiting, wondering, did the books arrive? I knew they arrived, but I wanted them to be inserted into the system, cataloged, and safeguarded by CGC. So May 21st, the books were received. They were shipped to me on June 30th, 2021. So I just got them yesterday. June 30th. So it took just over a month for Fast Track to be graded once it was received. And from the time I shipped the books to the time that I have them in my hands now is just under 3 months. So that used to be what regular CGC processing time was. Not so much anymore. Things are sitting there for much longer. I'm not complaining too much. I'm happy to have the books back. If they're not in my hands, they're in a CGC storage bin. Hopefully they're being taken care of. I'm sure they are. And you just got to deal with it, you know? So that's what we're living with right now. So these two books, fast-tracked. Like I said, I probably didn't need to do that, but I wanted to kind of get these in the system, get them back, and if I decided to sell them, I could. One of these in particular, I was thinking of having sold sooner versus later, but I think now my philosophy is I'm going to wait a little bit, and I will talk about that in a minute. So I don't know the grades. I'm hopeful. One of them was pressed, one was not, and we'll see. So they're packaged pretty nicely. I'll keep the box. The random, oh, here's the invoice. I'm not looking at the grades. So let's see. Gosh, so this whole process of me not knowing the grades is hair-raising when you know the book is coming to you. So, bag off. What book is this? Okay. Invincible, #1. Larry's Comic Edition. I picked this up for $25 at a convention several years ago. I have #1 in the 9.6, the regular. I thought this was pretty minty. I think this could be a 9.6 to a 9.8. I did not press it because the cover is really glossy and I just wanted to get it out. Let's see. 9.6, okay. So I have two 9.6 Invincibles. I'm not fortunate enough to get the 9.8, but it's Larry's, and if this is the same Larry that's on Instagram, God help you. But Invincible, #1, Larry's Comic Edition, 9.6. So I will probably sell this around the time of the next season when that comes out. I have a full run of Invincible that I'm thinking of doing that too. I love this series though, so that's my problem. I might just get the trades and keep those because you can read those and love them and not have to worry so much about it. But not Otley. This is Cory Walker. Wasn't a huge fan of Cory Walker, I have to admit. His stuff is pretty simply drawn. But Ryan Otley amped up that series. So yeah, not bad. Oh, look at this. I didn't even notice this on the back. That's pretty cool. Because you bag and board these books, and you don't see that there's pinups on the back sometimes. Usually it's just ads. So, there we go. Next up. This was pressed. This was ready to be sold as part of the Suicide Squad TV show, or movie, sorry. First appearance of King Shark. Superboy #9. A lot of people were looking for this. I bought this on the cheap. Did I get a 9.8? I think it probably could be a 9.6. Let's see. 9.8! Yes! So we got one 9.8 in this bunch. I'd rather the Invincible get the 9.8, but, you know, this is a good one to have, too. Superboy, number 9. Does it say King Shark first full appearance? Because he appears in issue 0. Really cool grommet artwork on that cover. Look at that. And I really don't see any Newton rings on either of these slabs, which is really nice. Pressing did a really good job. I do use comic book pressing, Eric Loretto, on the West Coast. Send my books off to him. He's on Instagram, so shout out to him. And he did a good job. So 9.8 on these two, and this, and then Invincible 9.6, which I did not send out. Probably wouldn't have made a difference, to be quite honest, in this cover. It's super glossy. I'm not quite sure why I got a 9.6. I don't see any spine ticks. I don't see any color rubbing. You never know sometimes. But here we go. So that's the really quick fast track haul. See what happens with these. So let me know what you think of these books. These are definitely spec. These are definitely ones that will move eventually, and that's sort of my philosophy with CGC. I will send books off that A, I want to preserve and keep in my collection. B, that I want to get a sketch or a signature from an artist, and if I can get those verified and get those slabbed, I will do that. Or C, if I want to potentially move a book, I want to sell it to upgrade and buy something else and add it to the collection, feed it back into the beast. So that's my philosophy on CGC, and I think a lot of people feel the same. So let me know what you think, and I appreciate you being along for the ride. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, thumbs up if you like what you see. You can hit that bell down below to get notified whenever I post videos, which is once every week or so. Try not to do too much, just for my own time, but trying to get content out there, trying to show you all what I'm collecting. I love doing these comic hauls for y'all, so thank you for being along on the journey, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye-bye.